What's up, YouTube? Today I want to talk to you about don't worry about that opportunity because another one is knocking right around the corner. So what do I mean by this? You might have you might have applied for a job. You might be living in your purpose, or you're focused on living in your purpose, and things seem like they're not falling in place for you. You're reaching out to people you think, let's say an employer or a person that's in a position that can help you, and you're constantly getting rejected or denied. So what could that do to a person? It can frustrate you. It could make you want to quit. It could also affect your self-esteem as well, because you feel as if things aren't working for you. But what you have to keep in mind, if you keep on pushing, if you keep on being persistent and determined, someone will be willing to give you that opportunity. How bad do you want it, though? That's the question. Have you thought, if you took that opportunity, it could have been the worst decision you made in your life? So you got to be optimistic about that. They say, which it makes sense too. It's a cliche out here. They say rejection is God's protection. So for those who believe in God or spiritual, you understand what I'm saying. And for those that don't understand that, well, you get the gist of what I'm saying as well. But you're trying to connect with certain people and jobs, other people you think that can help you achieve your goals, and they just won't give you the opportunity. I know that can be difficult. But what you have to understand, it could be a multitude of things. The timing, it's bad timing right now for that person or that company. You guys wouldn't be a good fit. And you also got to ask yourself, how bad do you want it? Is this something you really want to do? So, opportunities are knocking. They're out here abundantly. They're all around you. And you got to be looking for them. The number one thing sometimes you got to look at too when you're trying to do, when you're trying to pursue an opportunity. You don't want to really get an opportunity from someone or some organization where they don't have your best interest, and that's where the rejection is God's protection comes in. Like I said earlier, it could be the worst mistake you made. You get involved with that company, you get involved with that individual, and all hell breaks loose. But you got to look at it from this standpoint as well. If things been hard for you and you've been trying, and it could be potentially a numbers game to achieve your goal, somebody gonna be willing to work with you. It might take some time. It might not happen on your timeline, but somebody gonna be willing to work with you. And the number one thing you always got to question too, right? This is one thing I've learned over the years with like employers or people you trying to do business with, and it can happen. And honestly speaking, at the end of the day, this end up being a fair exchange. They deny you at first and go with someone else, right? But then they come back around and now they want to work with you or hire you. So now you have to analyze that situation. Like, okay, what happened and why now? And a lot of times it could be somebody quit on them. We're talking about a job. And if it's somebody you're doing business with, it could be they're on hard times. So you got to keep in mind why they want to pursue you now and give you the opportunity. You want people to take a risk on you. Now, the ideal situation would be a person liking you, but truth be told, when first interacting with somebody, I mean, they can present themselves well, but at the end of the day, I mean, you might not have a lot in common. The common goal might just to be good for that position, and that's okay. Because I hear a lot of people talking today about building business relationships and intertwining with personal relationships. And sometimes that doesn't work. Sometimes it's just a business relationship. You can't force that relationship. If it happens, so be it. But if it doesn't, don't try to force it. You'll come off looking like you're trying too hard. And people can see right through that. So the point I'm trying to make with this video today is to let you know, keep pushing. Stay persistent. Don't give up. That opportunity will come. But recognize when that opportunity seems a little suspect. Just like the points I just pointed out. Why all of us, if you've attempted to try to connect with a person and all of a sudden people want to do business with you. And sometimes I will say it is things going on where it's not necessarily you're the issue, or things they fell on bad times. It could be the fact that it was just the timing for that situation. It was the perfect timing to come together and get that done. So don't negate that as well. But just be mindful while people sometimes come back around. And truth be told, my advice to you, family, if you're listening, the ball is in your court. It's time for you to negotiate your desires, whether it's pay or terms. So, with that being said, family, that's all I got for you. I'll see you in the next one.